Testing is a real task that one of the team members perform. The full testing phase has a budget and objectives assigned. Measurement points are in place to check the progress towards these objectives. The testing cycle is a part of the overall implementation and delivery planning of your app. The full testing team is made responsible to achieve a positive return on investment for the testing cycle. In order to shorten the test execution cycle, many test cases get automated. The user acceptance test cases are today mostly automated by using script-based tools. When applying script-based tools, the users need to build the technical skills related to scripting. Since these scripts access the internal definition of the user interface elements of the app under test, the automation engineer needs also to learn about the technical definitions of the UI elements, and as you might expect, these definitions differ on different platforms like Android, iOS, or web. In order to speed up the process of automated UI testing and manage the technical challenges of scripting, most companies start to hire technical skilled QA engineers. As the test automation effort gets technical and complex, the return on investment gets under pressure. Due to the coding effort, it gets hard to deliver the quite high quality assurance on the specified milestones. The coding effort adds additional tasks in the agile process, slowing down the final delivery of the app. Jamo Automator is the new solution whereby no technical skills are needed to automate UI test cases. The tool creates scriptless automated test cases. Reading, modifying, and execution of these test cases is very simple. The automation engineer only needs to focus on the functionality under test, and stakeholder involved in the development and delivery of the app can create, read, and maintain the test cases. This gives high flexibility in the allocation of the test-related resources. Since the solution is cloud-based, the different stakeholders can be located anywhere in the world. The automated test cases are highly reusable and can be executed against continuously changing data sets, responsive design, devices hosted in the cloud, emulators, or your local device. All this makes that high return investment is achieved by applying Jamo Automator. The tool Jamo Automator is used for automation through the user interface of the app under test. No script is used to automate the test cases. Since the tool tests through the user interface, that user interface is used to define the test steps. Indeed, each test step displays how the user interface looks like before executing the step. Modifying the test case is easily done by guided click and point operations. The automation engineer creates data-driven test cases, verification points, and synchronization points by just annotating the user interface of the app under test. Let's have a look on how the automated test case looks like. On the left-hand side, you see the enumeration of the test steps. The test case we show is a test case on the Booking.com app. It's a native app running on iOS. The Booking.com app is used to make hotel reservations. On the right-hand side, you see how the UI of the app looks like for each test step. When you hover with the mouse on the image, the action of the step is displayed. The graphical representation makes it very easy to read the test case. Anyone familiar with the application domain of the app under test can read the test case. This high readability makes the test case can be maintained very easily, whereby no technical developer skills are needed. By clicking on the image of the test step, the details of the test step are opened. In this screen, the tester gets access to all UI objects of the app under test. These are the UI objects before the step is executed. Just hover with the mouse on the image and the object gets highlighted. The UI objects are defined as the user perceives them. You have image-only objects, text-only objects, touchable objects, lists, and so on. The objects are qualified by their usage, not by their technical definition of the developer. This abstraction layer makes that the tool represents user interfaces in a consistent way across native, hybrid, and web apps. The tester doesn't need to know how the developer created the user interface. This abstraction is a second advantage of Jamo Automator. It simplifies the definition of automation actions against the user interface. The meaningful attributes of each UI objects are made accessible. This allows the tester to check, for example, the text that is displayed or the alignment of the same text. Verification points can now be created. In this demo, the default values for the hotel booking are verified. By default, one room for 2 adults and no children is booked. Adding a verification point is very simple. Select the UI element on which the verification applies, in this case, the number of rooms. Select the property, namely the text property. Select the condition of the verification. The text needs to be equal to the number 1. Enter the expected value, the number 1. Save the verification point. As you have seen, it's very intuitive to add verification points. In the same way, data-driven test cases can be defined. Excel spreadsheets can be uploaded and test case can iterate on the rows of the table. It's not only easy to create and to maintain your automated test cases, it's also easy to deploy the solution. The solution is cloud-based. You have just to open your browser, type the URL, log into the tool, and you can start the automation process. No additional tools have to be installed on your PC or Mac machine. In case cloud-based storage is not allowed, then the full tool can also be deployed in-house on the servers of the customer. The test cases can be executed on any device. It can be your device that you have on your desk, devices that are in the company device farm, internet-hosted devices, emulators, and so on. The tool doesn't only ensure the execution of the test cases, but also there is corresponding version of the app under test is installed on the device. Let us continue with the demo. Everything what you saw until now is displayed inside the browser. No add-in or another tool needs to be installed. The access to the tool and the functionality is based on the role of the logged-in user. We will now log out and show the login screen. You have to specify the account, the username, and the password. Users who are only viewing information get free access to the tool. Users who are creating, maintaining, and execute test cases have to use a license. The tools list all devices that are registered. The list of devices is displayed. Some of these devices are online and accessible, others are offline and can't be used. By clicking on the install icon of the device, an interactive installation of the app under test is triggered for that device. On this demo, we access a device in the Amazon device farm. The device is located in the USA. It is an Android Samsung Galaxy S device connected to the Verizon network. On the right hand, you see a browser session that displays this device. The device is downloading automatically the app. Next, the Android device displays the dialog boxes to confirm the installation of the app. Since this is an interactive installation, the tester has to click on the confirmation box. The tool supports also direct, not interactive installations of the app onto test. It's important to know that Jamo Automator has its own installation module. Jamo Automator can push the app onto test to any device. There is no need to learn on how to install an app on the Amazon device farm. By using the Jamo Automator app deployment module, you can install the app onto test on any device farm without learning the specific installation procedure of these farms. The tool installed the Booking.app on the Android device. We'll now open the app onto the test and record the new test case. Click on the floating Jamo button to access the automation functionality. Next, start recording. We record a simple test case. We open the settings and select another currency. Since the app is installed on a US located device, the default currency is US dollar. We change the currency to euro. Leave the settings to go back to the home screen. Stop recording and save the test case with the name Demo. Only after stopping the recording, the full test case will be uploaded to the application servers. In the dashboard, refresh the list of test cases for the Booking.com app and open the just recorded demo test case. As you can see, the different test action steps are recorded automatically. The tester can now validate the test case, add if needed verification points, and replay the test case. By making the automation process easy to implement, to deploy, and to execute, our customer get automatically higher return on investment. On top, the test automation can be done by any app stakeholder, making it much easier to allocate resources on the test automation tasks. Since the automated test cases can run on any device or emulator, the customer is also free in his choice of devices. Additional devices can be rented from any farm without the overheat of learning the details on how to use the devices in these farms. We at Jamo can give you more information on our solution. Just email or our info email address with your specific questions. We can organize private product demos on request. You can also evaluate the tool for free during 2 weeks. Licenses can be purchased online or by requesting a quotation. We are sure that the tool will help you to deploy UI test automation successful and would love if you want to share your success.